It is often said we should eat what we grow and grow what we eat. But should it be grow what you need and eat what you grow? Dietitian Akeem Williams thinks the original saying needs to be updated.
I honestly believe that that we must take this statement now, we must upgrade it a bit to a different light. You see, because the reality is, though that is true, when we look at the Caribbean culture and when we look at what agriculture has been associated with, we see that it's highly associated with our nutmeg, our cocoa industry for export. It's also been associated with dashing and provisions. But the reality is that those foods are by themselves are not sustainable, and they do not by themselves compose a balanced diet. So I think we must now upgrade the statement to say that we need to now grow what we need and eat what we grow. So we're still encouraging that we should eat local, but we're shifting the perspective to encourage us that we must now plant foods that are essential.
Nutritionist Lucia Podmore advocates for buying local produce, especially during a pandemic.
So it's very important to eat local foods, which will be foods that are bought from local farmers and foods that you grow during the course of a pandemic because the food is going to be more nutritious, right? There's a lot of nutrients that are lost when food is transported over far distances by planes, by boats. We don't get the quality of nutrients that we should from our food. So when we eat locally, we don't have to worry about that. And that is going to help us in the course of a pandemic because you will have that good quality of food to help fight off the viruses and the diseases that may be associated with a pandemic.
Padmore and Williams emphasize that eating healthy is an essential part of the holistic health equation. So, how can we strive for holistic health during a global crisis?
So there are different number of ways that you can strive for holistic health during a pandemic. You want to focus first of all on your nutrition. So simple things such as making sure that you drink enough water throughout the course of the day, making sure that you eat fruits and vegetables that are locally grown and locally sourced, maybe something that you've even planted is a good way to start. Also, you want to make sure that your goals are achievable and reasonable. So, something that we like to talk about are SMART goals. You want to make sure that they're specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time bound. So, you want to do things that you know you can do. So, if you know that you cannot go for a 30-minute run, do not set a goal that is not realistic. Maybe take a 5 to 10-minute walk, and as the days go by, you continue to increase. Lastly, you want to make sure that you take care of your mind. So those are some tips that you can follow.
Joseph Cador, GBN News.